So I lived in Port Harcourt, and kidnapping had become something that is rather commonplace. It's been around. We've looked at it. We've seen that this is getting out of hand. And then one day, after several people near me had been kidnapped, one day it was my turn. I was in my home one night after midnight. It was actually the eve of my 17th wedding anniversary. And it was in the night, about 1:30 a.m. And I heard some disturbing noises downstairs in my home. So I went downstairs to have a look, and then I became confronted with what was going to be my nightmare for the next couple of days. A couple of young boys were across the room trying to break down my wall and get into the house. I tried to shout them off, but after an initial moment of them thinking, does he have a weapon? Can he fight back? They realized that I didn't have anything, and then they shot their way into the house. They proceeded to rob us, and then after taking their heart's fill, then they took me with them, bundling me into one of my cars, and then drove out. So eventually when they picked me up and they were going down the stairs, first I thought maybe they were going to get me because they had collected ATM cards and all of that. So I thought that they were going to take me to an ATM point, use me to draw out as much cash as they can, and then they would go. But as soon as I got into the car and then they were driving off, I saw that they had come in a getaway car, so there was another vehicle. And then they were making calls in the vehicle about people waiting for us. Is the coast clear? I kind of just knew that, hey, we've been kidnapped. And from there, off to an island where I was for about 5 days, 4 nights. At different times, I would sit down there alone, blindfolded, and I would be in my boxers or my, as close to nakedness as I could be. And I wondered, what's the value of everything I've got if I'll be in there and I will just be sitting down like a dog? You would feel the sense that you are not even in control of anything. You think you are in control, but you are not. And essentially, we negotiated ransom. We paid up, and then I had to negotiate my way back out of the jungle. Even when I was released, would I make it out? Would they shoot me at the back of my head? Would the Kano man drop you in the water? All kinds of things, really. So when we're doing the negotiation for ransom, look, the only thing I've got to bargain with is my life. So how much would you pay for your life? You kind of get to the point where those things become magnified. So everything that I did afterwards, or that I learned afterwards, I knew before. So it's head knowledge or it's book knowledge. But afterwards, it becomes experiential. So you've experienced it. It's something you then never forget.